That seems a little loud. Hold on. What about there? There's no options on this. I don't know how to turn the audio down. Merry Christmas, everybody? Wait, no. Happy Halloween, everybody. Playing Cthulhu saves Christmas today. Wait, how do I... Okay. Saying for those who love story, easiest enemies. This game audio is a little bit loud. Hold on. Let's just put it on easy. Sure. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through Rorla not a creature was fighting, no one in a fray. No stockings. Wait a minute. Hold on.
No stockings were hung by the chimney with care. They all had been naughty, no St. Nicholas there. Cthulhu was nestled all snug in non-Euclidean space, with visions of destruction lighting up his cold face. When out on the altar there arose such a clatter that Cthulhu toppled out of bed to see what was the matter. There shall be no poor poetry in my game, narrator. I promise nothing. But what's this, a present from Santa? This cannot be. Goodness knows I've done anything but good this year. And if it was a present, it did have a tag indicating that it was from Santa. Hello, low stepathy. Cthulhu opens the present. Yarn, what foul sorcery is this? A dark mist envelops Cthulhu, stripping his power away from him. Not my power, that's one of my favorite things. Without my power, how am I supposed to destroy the world? No, this shall not stand. I shall have my revenge. I shall not rust until the blood of Santa joins my blade. Excuse me, but I do believe this is a family-friendly game. Do I look family-friendly to you? Plus, the game is literally called Cthulhu Saves Christmas. And say what I shall, Santa has lost his marbles, he must be stopped. To the surface world, my request for vengeance begins. I don't know what the controls are. On the beachy shore bordered by the cliffs of insanity, Cthulhu spots a maiden beset by horrible monsters. A tutorial battle approaches. Basic tutorial on recharge item sniper. Most character abilities can be used once and then they're disabled. Use a defend command like Rose to recharge character abilities. Items are shared by the party if they are recharged at the start of battle but cannot be recharged mid-battle. Characters can hyper point each turn. When a character reaches their max hyper amount, they go into hyper mode. In hyper mode abilities, I don't care. Blah blah blah, turn order. Sure. That was easy. Hold on. Actually, can't tell because my voice is working. It should be working. Okay, hold on.
Thank you. Oh, my gingerbread, you're Cthulhu, right? Wait.
Just look at me, these tentacles and wings don't lie.
I know granting boons is not in your nature, but I'm sure you'll... Fuck off. I'm sure you'll make an exception for me. I need your help.
Hard pass.
Don't get your tinsel into this. I just need a teensy tiny favor and I'll be sure to make it worth your while.
I doubt it, but continue.
I am the Snow Maiden, Crystal Claus, defender of the Winter Highlands and spreader of holiday joy. I need your help to rescue my grandfather, Santa Claus.
You're kidding, right? Have you seen the title of this video game? She's not kidding.
The League of Christmas Evil has kidnapped Santa Claus. So... wait.
So pay the ransom fee and be done.
They don't want money, they want Santa out of the way so they can take over the holiday for themselves. They've been sending anti-presents, packages that when opened give the recipient the opposite of what they most desire.
That must be why you feel my power draining.
If they were powerful enough to kidnap Santa, they must be packing some serious firepower. And since your name is literally in the title, you have to be super strong, right?
True, I am indeed mighty, even when operating at less than optimal levels.
If you help me rescue Santa, I guarantee that you'll be permanently on Santa's good list. No more coal, actual presents.
And if I were to wish for the power to destroy the world?
I'll make sure it's granted.
Really? Santa's going to give me the power to destroy the world? That feels off-brand.
He might have reservations, but I'm sure when I explain to him what happened at the beginning of Cthulhu Saves the World, he'll be fine with it.
You have a deal, I shall save Christmas, only to destroy him. Wahahaha. Cthulhu and Crystal Claus and join forces. Basic tutorial 2, running menu, save encounters. Hold the cancel button while running. What is the cancel button? I don't know what that is. I can go to the other settings menu and set running as the default. Use the main menu button and you can adjust your equipped abilities, change your equipment, and more. Don't forget to save often. The save menu can be found in the system sub-menu in the main menu. When traveling in dangerous areas, the encounter meter will fill up when full, you'll be attacked. If you press the confirm button quickly when a battle is about to start, you can avoid the battle. After defeating a certain number of enemies in a single region, the encounter meter will drop, stop filling up, allowing you to explore freely. You also get bonus XP when you clear out all enemies in an area. If you're feeling bloodlusted or just want more XP, you can start a battle manually from the main menu. And double check something. Do the bare minimum, destroy everything in sight, or everything and anything in between, the choice is yours. Basic Tutorial 3, Insanity Abilities and Unite Moves. Each character can equip 4 regular abilities and 1 recharge ability, and the remaining 3 slots are your Insanity abilities. I'm gonna kinda change, hold on. It's hard to understand a little bit, I think. Let's see if I can... to balance that one. Testing, testing. Test, test, test. Yeah, that sounds a bit better. Oh. Each character can equip 4 regular abilities and 1 recharge ability, and the remaining... I'm just gonna turn this off and hold on. In the remaining 3 slots are your Insanity abilities.
Insanity abilities aren't chosen, they just pop up randomly from abilities you don't have equipped. Unite abilities, gain 10% charge each turn, maxing at 100%, charge on a character's 10th turn. However, gives an extra 20% charge beyond listed amount. This is so weirdly complicated. Okay. Victory, all enemies defeated. Got a pain pill. This item bestows a buff that lets you survive a fatal blow. Got a strong wand. Hoping for crystal isn't actually that strong. How do I... No. How do I... Open the menu? How do I open the options? I'm hitting literally all the buttons. I'll have to get the options menu. How do I pull up my options? What is the button? I want to look this up. This soundtrack's really good. Okay, this is patently untrue because it says I can WASD, which is patently untrue. Menu is tab. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Whip. Basic wand. Strong wand. Right back in. Okay. Rusty sword, ragged tunic, blind tentacle. I've never been in an RPG before. How's this work?
For starters, when you have HP, when it goes down to 0 you die, but not really unless it's in a cutscene.
HP don't hit 0 or you'll be sorry? Got it. What else?
Make sure to equip new equipment and abilities, otherwise you can't use them. Oh, and don't forget to save your game. If the player messes up, and they will, you'll be glad you did.
This is all great advice, Cthulhu. Good tidings received.
I'm not normally as nice, but if you mess up, it reflects badly on me, so don't mess up.
Okay. I swear I hit tab earlier and I didn't do anything. What? Oh, I forgot that there's just a button you can use to just fucking attack. Okay. Oh, I can just save anyway. That's cool. That's helpful. Oops. Robe. Jack Frost, so you're the one who's up to no good. Released my grandfather. Ho ho ho, the League of Christmas Evil has lived in the shadow of that old coot for far too long. Now it's our time to shine.
If by shine you mean the Japanese word for to die, then you are correct.
Ellipsis.
It's a JRPG. Okay. So I'm fully streaming now, my phone is just going nuts. It's a JRPG, I have to admit some of the players are familiar with melodramatic Japanese battle cries.
I don't have to admit anything, that's the point. With the big man out of the picture, I'm in charge.
You talk big, but this early in the game, there's no way that you have the stats to back that up.
Basic tutorial 4, ailments.
See, we're not even out of the tutorial yet.
I'm a tutorial boss, this cannot be. Wait, I'm just gonna be the regular narrator, I guess. Where was I? Basic tutorial 4, ailments. Blah blah blah. Status effects. They're more vulnerable when they're insane. Each time you inflict an ailment on an enemy, the enemy gains ailment HP for that ailment, making it harder to inflict again. Okay, interesting.
Are you done? It's so boring.
I was just doing my job. Don't be sad, narrator. I'm sure with the power of the tutorial of ailments, we're sure to win this battle. Ho ho ho, enough tutorializing, let's fight. I can't believe I lost to a tentacle man and Santa's little brat. We slay Ed you, and don't you forget it.
In our final chat was about the League of Christmas Evil.
Ho ho ho, you are too weak to deal with the other 6 members of the League of Christmas Evil. Tell us which league member has Santa Claus. Never, you're going just to have to interrogate them all yourself.
There's no chance that the next league villain we fight has the claws, is there? Players who spent good money on this game would be rather disappointed if that was the case. They probably got this game in one of those 10 million games for penny bundles. Let them be disappointed.
Since I've been defeated, I might as well give you a tip. You'll never rescue Santa unless you master the power of relationships. Don't you mean relationships?
In my game, I'm from Relay, the terrible pun stays.
Spend time with different people in town to improve your relationships and get cool stuff.
I like cool stuff.
Defeat the other Christmas League of Evil members, forge lasting relationships with others, and you just may rescue Santa.
Whatever, you can't tell me what to do. If I rescue Santa, it'll be on my own terms.
What's this feeling? Oh, I see. I'm being summoned away into a different RPG franchise. Hee-ho. Now that that's over with, let's head to Christmasland. Welcome to Christmasland, the Christmasiest place on Earth.
For Doggin, I can practically feel the goodwill towards men seeping into me.
I'll get blitz on finding our next Christmas League of Evil target, but it could take me a while. It'll take a week, it'll always take a week. You are the narrator, that leaves you with plenty of free time to take in the sights and make friends.
Wahahaha, I will forge unbreakable relationships, bonds with others, but only for my own dark purposes.
And in doing so, you'll discover that the love of Christmas was inside you all along.
Or everyone else will go insane and their tormented spirits will make my tummy happy. Either way, it'll be fun.
I booked you a room at one of the nicest places in town. Here, let me show you. Crystal takes Cthulhu to his hotel room.
Not bad, minion. This room will suffice. Now what should I do with the rest of my day? Time to go to sleep. But it's not even noon yet. Doesn't matter, one activity a day owns the rules. You're not the boss of me. Cthulhu feels incredibly tired and decides to go to bed. Zzz.
Oh, he's so cute when he's sleeping. I wonder what would happen if I stick his hand in this bowl of water. It is now Christmas Eve the 2nd. This feels wrong. Let's go to the mall. Cthulhu decides to go to the mall. The mall proves to be quite busy, but Cthulhu fails to find any items that interest him enough to merit a purchase. Cthulhu sees an office door with a help wanted sign on it and decides to go in. I'll be straight with you, we're short on help so I can't afford to be picky, and I feel like I should be picky with you.
I completely understand.
I need you to handle mall Santa duties today. Ask the kids what they want for Christmas. Say ho 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 a lot, you know the drill. Just tell them you've got a cold if they ask about your appearance. Cthulhu gets dressed in the mall Santa clothes. Surprisingly, they fit perfectly. A boy comes up and stands in front of Cthulhu.
Oh boy, what would you like for Christmas? Don't worry about my looks, I have the flu. Now wouldn't you like to sit on Santa's lap? Beat it, kid. The boy leaves. The girl approaches. Merry Photogin to you, little girl, and what would you like Santa to bring you for Christmas this year? Light from the girl's eyes dim and she begins to drool. Cthulhu still got it. Many children later, the day comes to a close.
I gotta level with you, man. You're the worst small Santa I've ever set eyes on.
Thank you.
Historical calls from parents are up to 15% from last year, and last year wasn't great. But who am I kidding? It's not like anybody else wanted the job. Here's your paycheck. Cthulhu got a fencing sword. This weapon for Cthulhu adds the disarm element to the slash ability, okay? I don't get any better employees anytime soon, so come back anytime you want to make a few bucks. It is now Christmas Eve the 3rd. Oh, it shows me what shit I get. I get a fur tunic. Cthulhu decides to go to the soup kitchen. Welcome, my brother, to our humble refuge to the downtrodden. Here, take this seat by the fire.
Don't mind if I do.
Excuse me. Let me pour you out a bowl of soup. Give it a try. I made it myself.
Not bad. Has a bit of a kick. Yes, this will do.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to attend to the others.
Take your time, I'll just help myself to another bowl.
Cthulhu, what are you doing here?
Just enjoying a comfy chair and good food at non-existent prices. What are you doing here?
I'm helping the poor and needy. That's what this place is for, not for moochers like you.
I'm no moocher, I'm just eating food without paying for it. That's good business sense.
That's the very definition of moocher, you big moocher.
Tread carefully, you wouldn't want to say anything you'll regret later.
I know just the solution here. You're going to pay back this establishment for the food you took.
Fine, how much can one bowl of soup cost? $10?
They don't need money, they need volunteers. You're going to come back here tomorrow and help out.
Cthulhu help out for free? That's ridiculous.
Show up here again or else I'm crashing this game.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, wouldn't I? I had one more rate of bounds error and this whole video game will end. Saves deleted. Game over.
Fine, for the good of the players, I will give in your ridiculous demands. Cthulhu sees a pile of clothing next to a take me sign. Cthulhu got a fur tunic. This armor for Cthulhu defends against the cold. It is now Christmas Eve the 4th. Okay.
Oh, I cannot. Pause.
Hey narrator, I'm supposed to work on my relationships while I'm in town, right? That is correct. Do I have to build up any non-combat stats in order to unlock new relationships? No, the developers thought about that, but decided that it was stupid and just made everything time dependent. I hear you, lazy developers.
Did I get anything for... I should probably also save. Cthulhu decides to go back to the mall. Here a sec, Sore Eyes dear. We need a new display at the front of the store to entice people to come in. Problem is, our regular decorator found a better job at a non-profit, so I have to scrape the bottom of the barrel.
I'll make a one-of-a-kind display that will take your breath away.
I have no doubt. Now leave me before I change my mind. Cthulhu heads to the front of the store to see what he has to work with.
Let's see, a train set, some fake snow, some Christmas trees. Scatter some presents haphazardly, put the really expensive toys in the front and the cheap stuff in the back. Now add some eldritch horrors and some pocket non-Euclidean spaces here and there, and that should be it. It's been a while since the last customer entered the mall. The day comes to a close.
You weren't kidding when you made that display. I almost choked myself to death. We had our worst day of sales ever thanks to you, but I did manage to get a lot of reading in, so I guess I owe you that. Here's your paycheck, now leave before I change my mind and fire you. Cthulhu gets a growing tentacle. This accessory for Cthulhu regenerates HP. It is now Christmas Eve the 5th. Cthulhu decides to go to the post office. It is very busy. Welcome to the post office. How can I help you?
Are you hiring?
Of course, Christmas time is always our busiest time, so we're always looking for part-timers. So what made you want to apply at the post office?
I've always loved mail, reading mail, moving mail, stealing mail.
Me too, I'm quite the mailophile, always have been. I think you'll be a welcome addition to the team. Cthulhu has been hired by the post office. Now just stop by whenever you got some free time and we'll be sure to put your talents to good work. There you go, don't forget to wear the official uniform. Cthulhu got an enchanted tunic. This armor for Cthulhu gives him the unstoppable buff at the start of combat. It is now Christmas Eve the 6th. Cthulhu feels the pressure on his head as if someone is trying to smother him with a pillow. This is in fact what is happening. Wakey wakey.
Get off of me.
Wake up, Cthulhu. I found someone who knows where a League of Evil Christmas member is hiding. This is Baba Yaga. I'm Baba Yaga-chan. Pleased to meet you, boss. The League of Christmas Evil is in the last place you'd expect, Santa's very own toy workshop.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
I only do chicken metaphors.
When the chicken's away, the chicken will play?
Makes sense, the chicken are on vacation so they're having a good time and playing.
Not particularly relevant, though. So, new girl with chicken on head. What's with chicken on head?
I like chickens. That's it? I'm a trendsetter. Everyone will be wearing a chicken on their head next season.
Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. I think I've heard of you. Aren't you supposed to be a lot older?
I'm actually a 1,000-year-old witch. I just look like a kid. Seriously? No, that's nuts. Anyone that tells you that is covering for something. What you see is what you get. Indeed. Thanks for the lead. Let's go to Santa's workshop tomorrow. I'm coming with.
I hardly think we need to take some kid.
And a chicken. Don't be distant, cluck cluck. Work.
On our quest, we can handle things just fine by ourselves.
And that's where you're wrong. Baba Yaga and Cluck Cluck have joined your party.
I hate it when he does that.
In combat, Baba Yaga can contain chicken power. Using a chicken move will spend all chicken power in order to boost the ability's power. At 100% chicken power, chicken moves are twice as effective. At 200%, 3 times as effective. Use the power of chicken wisely in order to save Christmas. If he wants to join us on our noble quest to rescue Santa, I say the more the merrier. I don't want to rescue Santa, he can stay out of the picture forever for all I care. Look at me, I'm Santa and I'm a big fat stupid head. What? Surely you can't mean that. Santa's been slipping me on presents for years. I'm going to find him and give him make him give me what's rightfully mine, with interest.
I've changed my mind, Baba Yaga. Let's make the big man pay.
You got it, boss. I feel like I'm losing control of the narrative. Tell me about it. It's now Christmas Eve the 7th. Just a few days ago, this place was bustling with the happy sound of elves hammering, sewing, and otherwise building toys. Unfortunately, the Elvish Union has a strict no Santa, no work policy. As soon as Santa was kidnapped, they abandoned all their posts. Good guys have loyal followers. Santa's just a no-good capitalist, piggy slave driver. Finding all the milk and cookies anyone could want is hardly the action of a slave driver.
Whatever he is, he's my meal ticket to getting my powers back. We better search the place.
Maybe we'll find some leftover toys.
I doubt it. This place looks cleaned out. What's that? Cluck? Wait, wrong voice.
What's that? Cluck cluck, you smell trouble. It's a little known fact that chickens have an amazing sense of smell, one that rivals the fiercest bloodhound.
I don't think that's true.
Besides the regular assortment of random and cantrip monsters, Cluck Cluck says she detects the presence of 12 bad little boys. The Yule lads! They've been eyeing Granddaddy's Christmas kingdom for years.
They'll be eyeing a new kingdom soon, a Black Isle.
The enemy just got immediately a lot stronger. There's no like chest or anything out here. There's straight up no items around here. Oh, spoke too soon. I want to grind a little bit. Wait, how do I get down there? Oh, I think I have to go around. Yeah, the stone pestle. This weapon for ball bait boosts your physical damage. Forgot to equip that earlier too. Okay. Ability book. I just have to go to the next map area. Oh, that was easy. Oh, that was the dead end. Oh, that destroyed a shit ton. Nice. don't understand. Fucking lost. Oh, it's just over there. Wait. Oops. Oh, hold on. Let me get over there. I want that treasure chest. Armor for Bob increases your proficiency with items. Not caps lock. No, I'm just playing with that. Santa's abandoned you all. If you want any toys, you're going to have to bow to us, y'all.
You don't get points for oops. Accidentally clicked. You don't get bonus. You don't get any points for roaming all with y'all.
You rat, Santa hasn't abandoned us, he's been kidnapped. No, I'm Dragon, Rat is over there. Huh? Hi there. With Santa out of the picture, we decided that it was time to go global, and what's more global than China? Our Icelandic names are so hard to pronounce for the rest of the world, but everyone knows the animal's the Chinese zodiac. Wait, so that means one of you is named Chicken? Rooster, actually. Chicken would be better.
Call yourselves whatever you want. Release the jolly old man to us or perish.
There's 12 of us and only 3 of you. You're the ones who are going to do the perishing. Actually, the game engine only allows for 5 enemies at a time. 7 of you are going to have to sit this one out. No fair. And the Yule Cat gets a spot on the roster, so technically only 4 of the Yule lads get to fight. 4? Oop.
4 of you and a cat versus 1 of me. I like those odds.
Don't forget about us. I didn't realize they had descriptions. Meat thief steals meat but is actually a strict vegetarian. Liquor lad licks everything, yes, even that. Door slammer, basically every kid has. Hush guy has a lot of health. Mistletoe. 100% shine. We beat him, boss. Can't we have a rematch with the other 7 Yule lads? No, that would be needlessly repetitive. Ooh.
No, that would be needlessly repetitive.
Chestnuts. Now that we've defeated you thanks to a game engine limitation, you must tell us where Santa is. He's not here, I can tell you that much. How ridiculous would it be for us to hide Santa in his own workshop? Now you're gonna have to face the other 5 members of the Christmas League of Evil first. Give us the leftover workshop toys. We smashed them all to bits. Get out. Faced with the red-hot fury of Baba Yaga, the Yule lads flee the premises. Cthulhu, Crystal, and Baba all head back to town, discouraged but not defeated, and a new day dawns. It is now Christmas Eve the 8th. Good morning, boss. Cthulhu opens his eyes. This time he's not being smothered with a pillow. Can I ask you something, boss?
This early in the morning? No.
It's about you.
I'm listening.
How'd you get your own game?
2, actually, there's also Cthulhu Saves the World.
I've been trying to pitch developers on Baba Yaga's Poultry Tycoon, but nobody's greenlighting it.
No wonder, that's a terrible name for a video game. Just look at Cthulhu Saves Christmas. Cthulhu is me, so it's awesome, and everybody likes saving things at Christmas. Ka-ching!
So it's all just one big money grab where you pick popular words and string them together?
Not quite, you still need a great elevator pitch. Nobody wants to tycoon chickens, but a dating sim where everyone's a rooster or a chicken, that would sell. And you could use the same portraits for all the chickens and save money on asset theft, and nobody would even notice. The right people would notice.
The right people would notice.
Catchy name, a non-existent budget, and a bizarre concept area tickets to video game superstardom.
But I want my video game to be good.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. My agent just landed me a starring role on a new pachinko game.
I'll be going now, boss.
Good talk.
I think Alyssa LaSalle from Cosmic Star Heroine is in town. Maybe she could offer some pointers. That's it for today. The voice from beyond demands you go to sleep. It is now Christmas Eve the night. I thought that's an edgy dress for a second. Lord Bomba. Have I got? I don't know. Yep. No. Let's look at Santa, get some more stuff. You get a bomb from the post office? Don't get water. Hold on. Just what happened? So much dialogue. Cthulhu decides to go back to the post office. You came just in time. We're short-handed at the front desk. No time for training. Good luck. Hello, I'd like to buy some stamps.
Sure thing, that'll be $1 million.
Are you sure about that?
Quite sure.
That seems expensive to me, but I really do need those stamps. Here you go.
Thank you for your business. Next.
Where are my stamps?
I said next.
I'm going to need to talk to your supervisor.
Do these look like talking to supervisor conditions? I've got a building full of customers, a trader on the inside, and a package that needs to go to Toledo, and that's not even in our dimension. So when I say next, I mean next, got it?
The customer throws a knife at Cthulhu's head as he leaves the building. Unfortunately, no one in Cthulhu's party can equip knives, so it is not added to the inventory. The rest of the day passes in a similar fashion. So how was your day?
The customers were the worst, so needy, so demanding.
Tell me about it. Post offices used to be more focused about the mail, now they're all about customer service. Check out what I found in the unclaimed bin, it's all yours if you want it. Cthulhu gets a bomb. This item deals fire damage in combat. End of my shift. See you next time. It is now Christmas Eve the 10th. Is that like a weapon? What is that? Oh, it's an item. Let's see. In a bar, Cthulhu discovers a lead on a cool expedition. Cthulhu sends Crystal and Baba to complete it. Crystal and Baba return. We left Christmasland and walked to Arkham. I had an uneasy feeling. The colors were so weird. I didn't try very hard. I did. As a result, we got it. There was one color that really stood out. Hey, watch it. What's up? Trick or treat. Happy Halloween, watch it. We're playing a Christmas game. Thanks, watch it. Yeah. A treasure I'd never seen before. A clean wand. Hey, what's that? I saw some Christmas commercials already. Oh yeah. You got a clean wand. This weapon for Crystal adds a healing effect to her cleanse ability. It is now Christmas Eve the 11th. She got a wand. Shit. Oh, did it not pop? Oh, wait, shit. Sorry. Hold on. I just realized, my Stream Deck thing is not set up. On right now. Hold on one sec. Oh. Excuse me. There we go. Let's see here.
Poggers!
There we go. I just do that manually for now, but yeah, it should be working now. Let's let me double check. Yep, seems like it's working. I don't know. Oh, I want a big wait. Yeah, it's gonna be the assembly. Cthulhu decides to go to the assembly hall where a meeting is already in progress. Welcome everyone to this session of Cultists Anonymous. I'm your group leader, Rose Thalen. Hi, Rose. Remember, this is a place free from blame and censure. If you feel comfortable sharing, that's great. If you don't, that's okay too. The important thing is that you move at your pace. First order of business, do we have any new members? All eyes turn towards Cthulhu.
It is I, Cthulhu, bow down and worship me.
Hi, Cthulhu. Glad to have you here, Cthulhu. No, I think I see another new face over there. Hi, Rose. My name is Bob, and I've been cult-free for almost a year now. Hi, Bob. That's wonderful to hear, Bob. I know everyone says that the first year is the hardest, but that's misleading. Every year is the hardest. I'm glad that you've chosen to come to our organization. Everyone's family here.
Wait a second, did no one hear me? I'm Cthulhu.
Hi, Cthulhu.
That's it. Normally when I announce myself, people cower in fear, lose their minds, and become my abject slaves.
That's not really our purpose here, Cthulhu. This is a safe place for ex-cultists to gather together and do our unique 12-step program return to normality. I don't understand. Oops.
I don't understand.
You don't have to. You're welcome to keep coming. The mere fact that you came today shows that you're ready to begin your own journey of healing. Cthulhu leaves the assembly hall, thoroughly confused. Cthulhu stops by the mall and buys something. It fails to fill the void within. Cthulhu got a feather pestle. This weapon for Baba gives her bonus chicken power at the start of combat. It is now Christmas Eve, the 12th. Cthulhu voice. Manga? Cthulhu decides to return to the assembly hall. Another meeting of Cultist Anonymous is already in session. It was all photog this and photog that. I just felt like there should be more for me in life.
There isn't.
I know everyone says Lord Cthulhu is going to come and devour our souls, but just look at him. Does that thing look like he's capable of devouring anyone's soul?
A temporary setback. As soon as I regain my power, I shall destroy the world.
Please, Cthulhu, I'm trying to share here. Now, this is good. Confronting your demons head-on is one of the best ways to release yourself from them. Now, Bob, is there anything you'd like to share with Cthulhu? I just feel like you've been lying to me all these years. Either devour the world or don't, but the constant empty promises are tiring.
When I do devour the world, I'm going to eat you last.
Now, Cthulhu, there's no need to be hateful.
Look into my eyes.
Not a chance. Recruit me into an eldritch cult. Shame on you. Recruit me into an eldritch cult twice. Shame on me.
Things are so much easier in Innsmouth.
Bob, I think you've made some important strides today. Cthulhu, thank you for your ineffectual opposition. You really made a difference.
No, this can't be possible.
Help yourself to a few cookies on your way out. Until next time, stay strong. Next to the pile of cookies is a pile of books, magazines, and other reading materials. Cthulhu swipes one. Cthulhu got a manga. This item inflicts insanity on all enemies. I ran into an old friend of Granddad and he thinks he has a lead on another member of the League of Christmas Evil. This is Belsnickel. Our lawyers have demanded that we edit the following conversation.
Hey, weren't you on popular TV show?
I love popular TV show, especially when popular TV character does funny thing. That wasn't actually me, that was a popular actor doing a popular TV character, pretending to be me.
Hey, did you know that I was on a different popular TV show?
It was just that TV, playing your other game in the background shot, super easy to miss. What about me? Popular children's movie, totally ripped me off. Our lawyers have okayed the rest of the conversation for public consumption.
Spill the beans, Christmas hobo man. Where's the leak hold up?
It was in the land of sweets, having a nice chat with my friend the Nutcracker when an army of mice stormed the place. The Nutcracker fought bravely, but their numbers were too great. You shall never crack nuts again. That's horrible. Clearly the Mouse King is behind this. We must stop him.
If we must, we must. Although isn't the rat-filled dungeon typically the sewer dungeon?
Sadly, we were unable to find an organic way of including a sewer dungeon in our Christmas-themed game. Please understand. Land of Sweets, I can't wait. We could turn our adventure into a game. Fight a rat, eat a candy cane, win a battle against some hot cocoa, level up, devour a candy bar. That's the spirit. No point in adventuring on an empty stomach. Ho ho ho. Belsnickel has joined your party. Who the fuck is Belsnickel? I don't know who that is. I don't know what they were referencing a second ago. The Land of Sweets really is the best place for a wandering traveler like myself. Stone soup is so much better when the stones are gumdrops. Percent of chocolate concentration on hills here actually goes up and down with the passing of the seasons. You haven't lived until you've eaten winter dirt. That's far too dark for me. I much prefer spring dirt. It's a light milk chocolate with just a hint of hazelnut. Let's have a picnic.
Not a chance. Candy gives me gas. My dietitian has me on a strict diet of tormented souls.
Oh, these are tasty. Here, have a bite, Cluck Cluck. Forgot.
So where is this so-called Rat King?
Mouse King.
That's what I said.
Forgot. Cluck Cluck says she smells mice down the path that way. Let's go kill some giant mice like... Oop.
Let's go kill some giant mice like true RPG heroes.
My mouse was on screen. Okay. Oh, okay. I think Val Fairy lies all the time, even in this description. That's why I wasn't getting character descriptions earlier. It's because I was doing AoE attacks. There's nothing up there. What are these sludgy boys? Sir Ooze. I say good day, Sir Ooze. Oh, these guys are really strong. Oh, wait, do I have any night moves? I don't have any good ones. Okay. Okay. I should save also. Keep forgetting to. Oh yeah, hold on. Keep forgetting to equip shit. That's a dead end too. Oh. Oh, come on. Blazing Aegis. The shell makes a great shield. Sentient vomit. Better out than gross. Blazing Tunic increases fire damage. Not that. Cool. How do I get up there? Oh, to go around. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Oh, there's a chest around the other way. Ew. All those bridges lead to the same way. Wasn't there a chest that I missed? There it is. Nice. Got an extra whip. This weapon for Bells Nicholas. Is that supposed to be like? Wait, is he supposed to be like? I don't understand who that's supposed to be. I don't know who Bells Nicholas is. Do. Oh, there's a chest. Wait, there's a chest over there. Hold on. Ratty coat. This armor for Bells Nickel protects against ailments. Rats hate this coat. Is there anything back down here? Doesn't look like it. You got a magic rope. This armor for crystal allows you to reuse the hot chocolate ability. Keep hitting that camp slot on it, so not. Should probably say it. I guess the music in this game's good. How the hell do I get over there? Oh, that's how I get over there. They really throw a lot of items at you. It's a big robot. Exterminate. Exterminate. Oh. How did that happen? Okay. We're going to exterminate, so you watch out. What in the holy ivy is that thing? Our greatest creation, the Mouse Masher. For too long we have suffered under the foot of RPG heroes and that infernal nutcracker. We're more than just sources of easy XP, we have families and lives. And that nutcracker was the worst, murderer of mice and nuts. And nothing we can do but die. But by working together we can pilot this massive mech and destroy you all. Mouse Smasher makes it sound like it's designed to mash mice. Gah? Patience, Cluck Cluck, you can have all the mashed mice you want when we're done here. No, we shall do the mashing, not the other way around.
You're going to want to change the name on that thing. But what if I wasn't about to destroy it?
You may be one of the deep ones, but we have the power of the friendship on our side. That always works in these games. There are too many of us in this mech. We're not actually friends. I'm just here because you threatened us. My tail is stuck. Don't listen to them, they're just lightheaded from the lack of oxygen in here.
Enough talk. Let's do this.
Health 2 does have left. Spider's almost dead. Mouse King Cupid deadly. Trying to heal myself. Do I not have Dark All? Oh shit. Oh well. Much. There's not much health left. Power failing. Mouse friendship insufficient for continued operation. Total failure in 3, 2, 1. Squeak. Bark.
I'm going to ask you one time before I feed you to this girl's pet. Where is Santa Claus?
The other 4 League of Christmas Evil members never told me. Even they think we're just vermin. Not
good enough.
Dinner time, Cluck Cluck. Bark. The crazed eyes of Baba Yaga's chicken are the last thing the Mouse King sees before his mind mercifully shuts down. The eyes of a chicken? Who can say? There are only demons and fiends here. Bark. It is now Christmas Eve, the 15th. I'm going to miss Mr. Nutcracker, journey to the land of sweets often to replenish my candy supply.
You don't look like you'd have a sweet tooth.
No, it's to give to the good children of the world. Good children get candy, bad children get hit with my switch.
You go around beating random people's children? I underestimated you.
Just the naughty ones that deserve it.
They all deserve it.
I knew I recognized you. You came to my hut last year and started attacking me. Deserved it. I'll show you who deserves it. Cluck Cluck attack. Cluck Cluck shows no inclination of attacking. Even the chicken knows I'm right.
Maybe I've been misreading this whole Christmas holiday. I'm all for old guys beating up kids.
And Santa's okay with this? Santa and I are actually close friends. It's true, Uncle Belsnickel has a permanent invitation for Christmas dinner at Granddad's house.
And Santa's okay with the child abuse?
As long as he doesn't have to do it himself, he has a reputation to preserve. It's a great responsibility, but one I am happy to bear.
I'm Clayton. You're saying you don't derive any pleasure from hitting kids with sticks?
Besnick looks at Baba Yaga. Maybe a little. It's now Christmas Eve the 16th. We've been going for like an hour and a half. I need to replenish my water because my throat's getting dry, my mouth's getting dry from having to do so much dialogue. Let's take a quick break. What's my hockey? I forget. It's this one. Got more water. I'm good to go. I hang out with Baba Yaga. This is fucking upbeat music. Cthulhu decides to spend some time with Baba Yaga. Hey boss, I want to show you something. Baba leads Cthulhu to a small hut on the outskirts of town. Ta-da! It's my house, isn't it cool?
It's just a hut.
Now, it's just a hut, but I've been working hard on it, and it won't stay that way forever.
Excuse me. What do you have in mind?
I'm going to turn it into the world's very first living chicken hut.
So it's a hut that also clicks at you? That's weird.
No, it's not for chickens. The hut itself will be part chicken.
But why? Who could possibly want that?
Who wouldn't? All the loyalty of a chicken and the long legs of a chicken, all in the comfort of your own home. Just imagine it, boss. You wake up in the morning and your house has already laid an egg and made you breakfast. Or what if you want to travel? Just say the word to your house and I'll stand up and walk you there. I'm going to make a fortune selling these things. There's only one problem.
I can think of a lot of problems, but which one do you have in mind?
I only have a regular hut now. All of my attempts to turn it into a chicken hut have failed. That's where you come in. With your powers, you could crack this egg. What do you say?
Fusing a chicken brain into a hut is such a bad idea that I can't help but want to participate. I'm in.
Hey, did you hear that, Cluck Cluck? We're going to make a chicken hut friend for you. Bark. After their discussion, Baba decides to clean up around the hut and discovers a useful piece of equipment hidden in the mess. Cthulhu got an eggy dress. This armor for Baba Yaga gives her bonus chicken power at the start of combat. It is now CU the 17th. I think it's really upbeat music. Who needs more? Who needs better stats? So we got 192, 141, 139, 105, 122.
Poggers!
Hey, Stamp. Oh, well.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, there's a lot more. I didn't realize there were so many items on this menu. Reward cat ears, let's do that one. Cthulhu decides to go to the pet stall. You look like a discerning individual. Can I interest you in a Pomeranian, a Shiba Inu, and a Ryomote cat? I don't know what that is.
I am just browsing. Leave me be, feeble mortal, before I cause your brain to leak out of your ears.
The owner decides now is a good time to tidy up other parts of the store. Cthulhu, is that you? Oh, why does that have to keep happening? Hold on.
Pause, what are you doing here?
Ultharian slave traders caught me when I was separated from the rest of my crew. Several transactions later, I ended up here. They've been injecting me with a drug that suppresses my powers, so I'm not able to break out myself. Please, you have to help me.
What's in it for me?
The satisfaction of helping out an alien in need?
Going to have to try a lot harder than that.
I'm locked up in a cat cage. I don't exactly have a lot to barter with.
You know what I want.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
The Eltharian attachable ears have been a holy relic in my family for generations.
And I want them.
No, that's non-negotiable. It has to be something else you want.
Can you restore my power? I didn't think so.
Please be reasonable.
You know if I've ever been reasonable.
Fine, take them. Cthulhu got the cat ears. This item can inflict charm on an enemy. Now come on and get me out of here.
I'm not really feeling it today, maybe next time.
You squid-brained old one, get back here. Cthulhu leaves the pet store. It is now Christmas Eve the 18th. I'm gonna go wrong water. Cthulhu decides to go back to the post office. Today we need some extra help back in the sorting room. Just match up the address on the packages to the same post office box. It's as simple as that.
And if a few packages should happen to get misplaced?
Don't worry about it. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Why in my first week, I lost a whole truck of packages. Left the key in the ignition and then no more truck. Whoops.
Glad to see the bar for success is so low.
Just do your best and I'm sure you'll do fine. Cthulhu heads to the sorting room and starts sorting packages, taking care to open any that look interesting. Most of the boxes contain boring stuff, toys and clothing, but Cthulhu does find an interesting weapon that he swipes. Cthulhu got a festive wand. This weapon for Crystal allows her to reuse the mistletoe ability. Some of the open boxes prove difficult to reseal, so instead, Cthulhu disposes of the evidence. Eventually, the day ends. Good job, why everything looks so nice and orderly now. It even looks like there are fewer packages than we started with.
Imagine that.
I love having a dedicated worker like you on the team. Don't be a stranger, you hearing? It is now Christmas Eve the 19th. Can I hang out with... Oh, I can't hang out with Crystal. Cthulhu decides to spend some time with Crystal.
So what's fun to do in this joint?
I have just the place in mind. Crystal leads Cthulhu to a large park. There is a large outdoor ice skating rink filled with happy skaters. There's also a massive Christmas tree that's so tall the top can barely be seen. I love it here. Being able to control ice with a wave of my hand makes it easy to do well at ice skating, but besides that, it's so peaceful here. Sometimes I like to find a bench to sit on and just gaze up, looking at the star on the tree and also look at the stars in the sky. Cthulhu, do you remember your first Christmas?
Do I look like someone who celebrates Christmas? No, Santa decided early on to skip our house on this yearly trip of delivery. I'd see all the other creeping evils enjoying their brand new train sets and popcorns, and what did I get? Nothing.
But even if you didn't get presents, didn't you ever feel something deep within yourself? A lighter heart, a joyful spirit, a sense of hope?
I'm too busy being evil to notice such trivial feelings.
I can see that I have a lot of work to do if I'm going to get you to understand the joy of Christmas. But I'm just the person for the job. Oh, I'm so excited. We'll make sure to have a strategy all planned out for maximum Christmas spirit. It's going to be so fun.
I can hardly wait.
On the way home, Cthulhu spots a dog chewing on a weird-looking stick. A short tussle later, the dog is relieved of its chew toy. Cthulhu got a shield wand. This weapon for Crystal boosts her defense. It is now Christmas Eve the 20th. I'm sorry, the week is almost over and I don't have any leads on our next target. I'm at a loss. Nothing to report, boss.
Foolish followers, you just need to have faith in the narrator's ability to come up with a contrived reason to keep this video game going.
Then a flying reindeer comes crashing into the ground in front of you.
Right on cue.
Robbie the reindeer? What happened to you? The reindeer is bleeding heavily from several open wounds. Oh, it's terrible, just terrible, Snow Maiden. All of the reindeer have been locked up and are being treated horribly. We tried to fight back and escape, but I'm the only one who got out, and I'm afraid that treating the others even worse now. Who is responsible for this? It's the Mary Louise. She's always been jealous of us reindeers for being Santa's preferred mode of transportation, and with him out of the picture. Mary Louise?
It's an undead skeleton horse, try to keep up.
Tentacled one, I beseech you, fly me to my kinsmen post-haste and rescue them from the Mary Louise.
I don't know about any rescuing, but it would be my pleasure to grind that skeleton in dust.
First, we need to treat your wounds. Forget about me. The longer you wait, the more torment the other reindeer will receive.
Well, you see, the narrator only lets us do one major thing a day.
Before telling us to go to sleep. It's a bother.
And since we've already talked to you today,
we're quite stuck. So just let me treat your wounds and we'll go fight the Mary Louise first thing tomorrow. Well, if you put it that way, then I must accept your kind offer.
No, there's no time for pointless act of kindness. We must go to sleep now.
Actually, there's a little time left if you wanted to.
No, I will not save pointless NPCs just because I have nothing better to do.
But...
No buts. Now hop over to that free clinic and receive the care you urgently need sometime in the undisclosed future.
And with that, the day finally draws to a close. It is now Christmas Eve, the 21st. Oh, my gingerbread, why just a few days ago the reindeer lands were a beautiful paradise with flowers. Everything has been destroyed, it's like a bomb went off you. Cock. Nicely put, Cluck Cluck.
Oh yes, it is a delightful wasteland, and we should thank the Marilude for fine landscaping work.
It does have a certain destructive flair to it if you squint at it really hard. Stop squinting, this place looks terrible.
Remember, our goal is to defeat the Marilude and rescue Santa. What happens to the reindeer is of no consequence.
I'm rescuing the reindeer.
Of course you are, just don't get in my way.
It's not an area, actually. Ah. Mwahaha. Try saying its name 5 times fast. Burning Idol actually has a really chill personality. I don't know how come this guy has so much health. Where's he going? I got to go around the other one. I'm trying to figure out the way to get that chest, but I think it's like around this way. An angle on a disembodied head. How lovely. You got a shield breaker. The breaker. This item can inflict invulnerable on an enemy. I think we're gonna fight this last boss and then probably call it for tonight. These enemies have a lot of health. Just want to double check if there are any chests on this side of the map. There are not. What are these guys weak to? Don't break the darkness, okay. It's just weak to physical? Sure is, I guess. Give me the treasure chest. Oh, there's one of... No, a lot of big boys. Weak to poison. And I don't know what that other symbol is. Oh, I got that. Look up there. Must have to come down from the other side of the map. Oh, it's just right. You got a death robe. This armor for crystal gives her the unstoppable buff at the start of battle. I know it's metal as fuck. The locked up reindeer are over there. Along with the Merry Ruby. How do you like my handiwork, granddaughter of the Jolly One? How could you? How could I? How could I? Year after year, the Jolly One ignored me in favor of flying deer. I can fly. I could pull a sleigh. I could appear in Christmas songs and have festive songs. Christmas cards and have festive songs written about me. Actually, you do have some songs about you. None that have gone platinum.
I hate to interrupt this wine fest, but I'm on a tight schedule here. It's time for you to disappear.
I would have thought a fellow undead would understand.
Oh, I'm not undead.
I was gonna say, I don't think Cthulhu's undead. Really? I was positive. Probably thinking of Breath of Death 7.
Right. Common mistake. The undead heroes are in the other game.
No joking?
My other game and the undead game are usually bundled together, so it's an easy mistake to make.
My apologies.
Think nothing of it, now it's time for you to die. Well, die again. I'm sure it takes this time.
2,000. Watch out for its 1-2 hit. Oh, I didn't even look at its weakness. What's its weakness? Weak to fire. Weak to fire, weak to electricity. Sure. Much. Still has a lot of health left. Oh, I really need to kill Cthulhu actually. There we go. Well, it's poison, I guess. Ooh, I need... Cthulhu. Oh, there he is. Bootleg. Next item used is free. 35% party healing. 15% speed up for 4 turns. I topped up. This cannot be. How could I forget what voice they gave this guy. This cannot be. I've never been defeated so easily.
Happens to the best of villains. It's nothing to be ashamed about.
It will take years for this land to regain its former beauty, but you can begin to atone by telling us where Santa is. I know not. The other 4, I mean 3 members of the Christmas League of Evil, keep his location a tight secret. Grandfather, I will rescue you, no matter what the cost. Where can we find the next League member? Answer me. Oh, don't worry about that. It'll find you. Ha 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 ha. And with that, Maryweed vanishes. That was ominous. What next, boss?
We should return back to town and prepare for the fights ahead. Quickly, before the locked-up reindeer notice us and make us rescue them. Fine, you can let them go free. I can't believe your Dark Lord, who is me, is so benevolent.
It is now Christmas Eve, the 22nd. I haven't been able to find anything about the remaining League of Christmas Evil members.
You worry too much. Take it easy. The Mario Weed said they'd come to us. Relax.
Relax? How can I possibly relax? Every day that we don't rescue Santa is another day that Christmas doesn't come.
Is it really so bad for it to be perpetually Christmas Eve? All the anticipation of presents without the crushing disappointment.
I'm with you, boss. I never get what I want for Christmas. That's because you two are on the naughty list. Your experience isn't indicative of everyone else. You're telling me that Cluck Cluck doesn't deserve any presents? That can't be right. Fuck off. Chicken presents aren't really under Santa's jurisdiction. He has claws in his name. I shouldn't need a chicken claws just to get some presents for Cluck Cluck. Hey you 3, has this town always sounded this gloomy? Now that you mention it, the carolers do sound less lively than normal. Could it be a portent?
Can carolers sense impending doom? Is that a power that they have?
Yes, carolers can sense impending doom, just like cows can tell the weather. Or maybe it's not that carolers can sense doom so much as they're part of it.
That theory is so ridiculous it must be true.
It is now Christmas Eve, the 23rd. I'm gonna save there. Just look real quick. Spiffy coat, present wand, aqua cloak, odd candy. I think we're gonna stop there for now. I'm actually starting to get tired from so much dialogue. I'm kind of enjoying this game. There's just a lot of dialogue. All right. We're gonna raid into Mutant Koki's stream. It's just Koki for her, right? Yeah, because she just made partnering was able to actually get her thing going. Cool. Alright. The raid message will just be Happy Halloween. And again, Happy Halloween, everybody.